they're only showing you one tubular thing that carries the blood through. In reality, there are thousands of them. This one blood input goes through thousands of tubes. So it literally is a bed of capillaries kind of thing. But we're going to draw it just as one so that we have room to write in some symbols here. Okay. And then around this, is this dialyzer. Where I can pump in dialysis fluid from here, and it's going to flow all around these thousands of tubes. I've only drawn one of them, and then it's going to flow back out. And this is my blood being directed in here through these thousands or so tubes, and then of course back to the body somewhere over here. So in my blood, if I'm a dialysis patient, the reason I'm getting dialysis is because I've got kidney failure. My kidneys have ceased to be able to cleanse the blood the way they're supposed to be able to cleanse the blood. I no longer am making filtrate. I no longer am sending that filtrate through nephrons. I don't have the chance to reabsorb and secrete like a normal kidney would. So this is going to do the same thing for me. So in my blood coming in, I have the usual amount of variety of things that you might expect to be in the blood. Got some more hydrogen ion. Let's say I've got some glucose in there. Let's say I've got some bicarb in there. Let's say I have some ammonia in here. Let's say I have some urea in here. Uric acid, etc., etc., etc. A variety of things that are both, some of them desirable, some of them undesirable, and of course let's not overlook water itself in there. Okay, so the deal is that as I send this blood through this dialyzer, which is going to be bathed in dialyzing fluid, all I have to do to make things either come out of the blood or go into the blood is to control the concentration gradient. If I don't want any glucose to leave the blood, then I need to have glucose in my dialysis fluid. See? If I've got too much potassium in the blood, which a kidney failure patient tends to have, they tend to be hyperkalemic, well then, I don't want nearly as much potassium in the dialysis fluid, and as this blood goes through here, I will see my potassium diffuse from its high to its low and be carried away, see, in the dialysis fluid. If I've got the right amount of bicarb in the blood, then I need the right amount of bicarb in the dialysis fluid so that I don't have any net diffusion one way or the other. Ooh, maybe I have too much hydrogen. Maybe my blood is becoming acidic because my kidneys aren't functioning. So let's not put very much in the dialysis fluid, and I can make my hydrogen come out of the blood. Oh, you know what? In fact, that's not quite enough. I can't quite get the pH up as high as I would like. Let's go ahead and put in a surplus of bicarb, and I'll see the bicarb go into the blood. I can make this the higher side and the blood the lower side. And I can make things move into the blood. And that's it. You can do that for anything on here you want to, including water. You can adjust the concentration of your dialysis fluid to be what you want the blood to be. And you can either suck water out of the blood, which is what you usually need to do. Someone with kidney failure typically has excess water on their body, and it's not uncommon for them to go in to their session, like this young man, and then come out 20 pounds lighter. Literally lose 20 pounds of weight just by sucking the water off of the fluid, off of the blood, and into the dialysis fluid. Okay. Remember now, both of these things are in constant motion. This is not fluid A sitting beside fluid B and you reach equilibrium. That's not happening at all. Because you are constantly making the dialysis fluid move, and you constantly have fresh fluid, and your blood is constantly moving past it. It's kind of like Henry's Law. See? Where you're going to pick up the values of what you went past is the way it's actually going to happen here, not reach equilibrium. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's it.